Hi everyone. Today I will show you how can you increase the number of dumpable files on the map in Farming Simulator 19. First of all, I apologize for my English. It's not my main language. It will be quite broken, and if you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section below. So. Uh, for example, you are playing on some map you really like. After some time, you add more and more different kind of mods. Uh, and one day you are playing, and for some reason you can't dump the content of your trailer on the ground. For example, you just washed the potatoes, and now in your trailer you have washed potatoes, and for some reason you can't dump them on your ground. That's because your map has a limit on dumpable files. That limit is kept at 31, and the base game already takes 23 height types, 23 types of dumpable files. And after some time, as I said, you add more and more mods. For example, you add seasons. Seasons in itself already adds 3 height types, and now you have 26. After some time you add Maze Plus, and then you have in total 30 types, 30 slots already taken, 30 out of 31, and you add more. You add the extension for Maze Plus CCM, and now you have a problem. Now you have 32 types of dumpable piles, and you can only have 31. And even after that, if you want add more mods which add another type of files, you will have a problem. Your game probably won't crash or anything. You will just get the message that you can't dump some types or on the ground, some types of crops or something like that on the ground from your trailer or your bucket on your tractor, for example. Um, so today I will try to show you how to fix it. It's not complicated. It's quite easy. It just takes a bit of time. And as long as you follow my instructions, everything shall be fine. So the first thing we have to do is to check if the map we are playing on has a problem with height types. I mean, with the dumpable files, number of dumpable files. The easiest way I find out to check this out is through using the game log. So it's very easy. You need to go to this PC, open the documents, open my games, open Farming Simulator, and somewhere on the bottom you will find the log. Don't open it, just delete it. Don't worry, nothing will break. It's just a log. It will be created once again. Now, next thing you need to do is open up your Farming Simulator and start a new game on the map you want to fix, basically. Just start it up. So now we started the game. We go to career, new save game. We choose the map we want to basically fix, and for me this is this map. I really like it, and I already know that it has the limit of 31, but I will still show you how to check it on your map. So we choose continue, and I already have plenty of mods, and I know that I am past that limit of 31. One word of caution: uh, if you are using seasons mod and you are past that limit, you might have a problem on some maps. They might start. You will fall to the ground. You will have some problems. Seasons will show you a message that you have a problem, and you will have to force close the game. So now I will I will just uncheck the seasons and I will start the game without seasons, because even without seasons, I am already past that limit of 31. So here it is, seasons. I will uncheck it. Maybe you can leave it and start your game with seasons, and if everything works fine, you can just close the game. But if something strange happens and on the start of the game you get some sort of error message from seasons and you see that you are fell through the ground, uh, just force close your game with task manager, go back to the documents and delete the log file again because it will be created once again. Just delete it, start your game, and do the same thing as me, just uncheck the seasons. Okay, now start. Here we are, and that's it. You don't have to do basically anything, you can just close your game. And now let's check if we have the problem with the limit of 31. So go to this PC, go to documents again, go to my games, Farming Simulator 19. Scroll down and now you see the log is created. As I said, it will be automatically created. Uh, Press the on your keyboard left control and F and search for height. I already wrote it. Just search for it and just click find next, find next, find next until you see at least one of these errors. You can see here, for example, this one or this one, they're the same. Error A density map height type, maximum number of height types already registered. There you go. That's the error you want to avoid. You want to fix that. So you don't have any problems with dumping content of your trailer on the ground. So now we will need to fix the problem. First, we will need a few of the programs. Don't worry, they are small in size. They are completely free. Everything is free. It's quick and easy. First, type into Google Notepad++, download and install it. I already have it, so I won't bother. Second, type in the Google 7-zip, download and install it. Choose the version depending on your system. You will probably need 64-bit, probably. In the last one, go to the Giants Developer Network. Type in the Google Giants Developer Network. Here you will need to create the account. It's free, completely free. It's quick and easy. I think that your password will be randomly generated, as far as I remember, and you will find it on your email address that you used for registration here. After you do that, log in, go to downloads, and here we will need two things. First is the latest version of Giants Editor. At the time of recording this video, this is the 8.2 version, and we will need this converter, not this one, not the damn one. So I already have Giants Editor. The only thing I need is this converter. So I'll choose it and I will download it. And now you need 7-zip. Right click on the converter, choose 7-zip and choose extract to the folder name. And here it is. Now you have this converter. You can freely delete this, cut this folder, close it, go to your desktop, and somewhere on your desktop create a new folder you're going to use. I'll call it work directory. There, and I will paste the converter right here so I can have it. So another thing we need is our map, the map we want to fix. So you need to go to your mods folder. For most people, your mods folder will be probably in the documents, My Games, Farming Simulator. Here is the mods folder. You need to find the zip file of your map here. My folder is currently empty here because this is not the main folder I use. My folder is here. Don't worry about it, doesn't matter. And here it is. Here is my map, the zip file of my map. Cut it out. Right click and cut. Paste it here in your work directory we just created. Here it is. Now you need to unzip it. Right click on it, go to 7-zip and extract to the name of the map. Now, when the extraction is complete, we need to do one more thing. Since in this folder, in this directory, you have the zipped map and unzipped map, you might have some problems. I already noticed on the Giants forum that some people don't know how to solve this. You will have some problems with Giants editor. It will show up with errors because it will try to find PNG files and other things in this zip file, and we are not working with this zip file. We just needed it to extract it so we can work with actual folder. And problem is, I think that both of these files are the same name, and the Giants editor is first searching for the zip file, and of course it can't find any sort of changes we will make later on. So the easiest way to fix this is to create the new folder and call it whatever you want. My zipped map, and drag this map to the my zipped map folder. You won't need this anymore, just leave it right here for the backup if you need it. So what next? So the next thing we need to do is to follow some instructions. I will provide the link to the Giants forum where in the description of this video. So the instructions are here by this guy. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but if you're watching this video, thank you very much for your help. These are great instructions, very simple to follow. So the first step, first you need to convert the terrain detail high density GTM to PNG using this converter. There's the converter we downloaded from the Giants Developer Network. So go to this file, the directory of your map, find the maps folder, and now for me it's the folder I need is called map.us. It might be called differently, probably the same way the i2d file is called. Just search for the folder with bunch of black photos. And somewhere on the bottom you will find this file, terrain detail height density.gtm. Copy it, go back, go to your converter folder and paste it right here. So now we need to convert this file to the PNG. The easiest way I do it is to copy the name of this GTM file, right click on convert sample, right click it and edit with Notepad++. And now you will see this line. We need to edit it a bit. So instead of this sample.grle, paste the name and add .gdm, and after out, instead of sample, also paste that name, but leave the PNG. So terrain detail high density.gtm to terrain detail high density .png. Sorry for the noise. Now save this. You see this is red. You need to save it. Save it and close. You can save it Control and S. Now all you need to do is just run it. And there you go. You see you got the PNG file. Also, right click, copy it, go back, go to your map, again to the maps folder and to the folder you were just in. For me it's map US. Go to the bottom and paste that PNG right here. Also, now after you pasted it, delete the old GDM file from here. There. Now that's done. The next thing we need to do is to edit our i3D file with Notepad++. So go back to the folder of your map, go to the maps directory and find the i3D file. Careful, the name of your i3D file will probably not be map US. It depends on the map you have. Right click on it and edit with Notepad++. There you go. Now open the search function by pressing Ctrl and F on your keyboard and type in terrain detail like I did and find next. Click on the find next and now you will see that this line is marked. The only thing you need to do is change this GDM to the PNG and save it. Now let's continue. Again, open the search function and you already have entered the terrain detail. Click again on find next option and now you will see these two lines. Be careful, you don't need this line, only terrain detail, you need terrain detail height. And now we will need to add this line. Open up the instructions I posted in the description. The first thing we need to do is to change the density map channels from 11 to 12. So we need to change this from 11 to 12. Next, this is correct, but I think the author of this instructions left out some things. In your map, you might have compression channels. This already written. I don't have that. If you have that, change the value from 5 to 6. But if you don't have that, like me, if you look at this line, I don't have it anywhere. So select the whole line and copy it. And now paste it behind the thing we just changed, the density map channels to 12. Paste it here. There. Next thing, we need to change the values of this combined values channels. Go a bit to the right. Also, we are looking at the same line all the time, don't worry. And here it is, combined values channels. Change this 5 to 6 and this number 5 to 6. And now we also need to change the height first channel from 5 to 6. It's a bit to the right. Height first channel from 5 to 6. And as far as I know, that should be it. And now we need to save this file and we need to close it. Now since you already installed the Giants editor, you can directly open this file. Just double click it and wait a bit. Now we will need to check if there are any errors. You will see what am I talking about just in a moment. Here it is. So to check if there are any errors, you need to look at this button, thing, the console part. So scroll through uh, this console thing, just scroll and look if there are any lines which say error. You don't even have to look at these first few things, but here. Normally, if you have the error here, something about that Giants editor can't find the PNG file we created and so on, then you didn't follow the step where I said that that zip file, zip of the map can't be in the same location where the unzipped map is. That's the part where I moved the zip file into the separate folder to avoid that error. Uh, so once you see there are no errors, you can lower it a bit. And now save it. Go to File and Save. And wait a minute. On the bottom you will see exporting. Just wait a minute. And there it is. It says ready. Now you are free to close the Giants editor. And the next step is to change the PNG line back to the GDM. So again, right click on the i3D file and edit with Notepad++. Now go on the top of the file, scroll up, click somewhere here. It doesn't matter where, just click somewhere here. Open the search function with Control and F, and again search for terrain detail. Click on Find Next, and here it is, the line we changed a minute ago. We changed from GDM to the PNG. We need to change it back. Change it to GDM. Save it, and that's it. You are free to close it, and we can continue. So now we need to check if the Giants editor created the GDM file. We need to go to the folder where the old GDM file used to be. For me, it is the map.us folder, the folder with a bunch of black pictures. Scroll down and you should find the terrain detail height density GDM. So it means that's the new file and everything is okay. We can go back, and now you need to check inside this folder, this maps folder, if you already have the folder called shaders. If you don't have that folder, I don't have it, you need to create it. So create a new folder and call it shaders. There. Now you need to find the installation location of your farming simulator game. For me, it's under the D drive. Where is Steam? Steam apps, common, farming simulator 19. Go to the data folder, and here you will find the shaders folder. Open it, And now we need to copy one of the shader. Can't remember correctly the name. Ground height shader. So you need to find the, here it is, ground height shader, sorry. Uh, Copy it. You can close this now. Go back to the your map. Find the new folder you just created. Open it and paste the shader here. Now what you need to do is go back, find your i2d file of your map, open it with Notepad++, and now go to the top of the file, click somewhere on the top, open the search option with Ctrl and F, and now search for ground height shader. Click on Find Next, and here it is. Now what you need to do is delete, yes, sorry, is to delete everything in front of shaders, even the $sign. Delete the $sign. Save it and close it. Now you need to open the copied ground shader XML from your shaders folder, and we need to change two things. So open the newly created or already created, depends on your case, folder called shaders, and now you have ground shaders XML file. Open it with Notepad++, and now what does it what do instructions says? Go to the row 11 and change the default file name from this to this. You are free to copy this, even the $sign, everything in quotations. You need to copy it. Go back, find line 11. Here it is. Default file name. Delete everything in quotes and paste it there. And next, one more thing we need to do is go to row 192. Here it is. And here you can see global's ground type 31. As far as I know, that's the limit. That's a bit problematic for us, and we need to change it to 63. I don't know why the 63 is the reason we need to change it to that number, but just change it to the 63. And now save it. Don't ever forget to save it. You will see the red icon here. If it is red, click on save. Close it. And now we need to create a map.lua script. So to create a script, we need to go back and even further back, just where the maps folder is and everything else, and where the mod description is. We will probably need to edit it a bit later. So for now, all you need to do is create a new text file. Right click, create new text document. The name doesn't matter, don't worry about it. For now, it doesn't matter. Just open it, go back to this forum page, and here you can see this code. Copy it, copy everything. Be careful about this. Just copy everything and paste it in the text folder. Go to File and Save As, not save, but Save As. Write the name ModMap. Now, ModMap.lua. and change save as type to all files. Don't forget to change it to all files. And the file name has to be like this, ModMap.lua, and save. You're now free to close the text document, see if the Lua source file was created, ModMap, and now we created the Lua file. Now we need to only edit a few things, and that will be it. So now you need to go back to the map folder, find the mod description XML file, and open it with Notepad++. There is only one thing we need to change. Your XML file might be a bit different, but not too much. All you need to do is find the maps and this map ID. It might say sample mod map for you, it might not, it doesn't matter. You should have in the same line ID, class name, and now all you need to do is change the class name to mod map. So delete the mission 00 and write mod map. And under the file name, delete everything and write modmap.lua. So there is no Lua here, but it is here. That Lua must be here. And of course, save it. And you are free to close it. And as far as I know, that should be it. Now all we need to do is to test our changes to see if we still have that error that I showed up that I showed on the beginning of the video. So now we need to return the edited map to our mods folder. To do so, all we need to do is go to our unzipped map where we made the changes. Don't do this. Don't right click on the directory of the map. Don't right click and go to 7zip, add to archive or something like that. Don't do that. It will create a problem. Open the folder and select everything inside. Now you need to go to right click anywhere, doesn't matter which file, 7zip, add to archive, not add to mapname.7zip. You don't need 7zip file. You need to click add to archive, and you need to change archive format to zip. And now click OK, and you need to wait a moment for zip to be created. So here it is. Now you see that you have the zip file of your map. Now you can copy it or cut it, whatever you want. Go back to your mods folder. As I said earlier, for most people, mods folder is under documents, my games, farming simulator, and mods. Here you should paste your map. But if you are like me and you change the actual location of your mods folder, go find it. I don't know where it is. For me, it is on the D drive in the FS mods folder, and paste it here, and that should be it. Now, one more thing. We need to delete the old log file. Again, go to this PC, documents, my games, farming simulator, and somewhere on bottom there should be a log file. Delete it. And Now go to career, go to the new game, choose your map. Depending on the if the first time when you started the game that I showed on the beginning of the video, if the game crashed with seasons, then you need to disable the seasons mode. If it did not, you don't have to do it. Here it is. I'm going to disable it and I'm going to start the game. And there it is. You can start. And that's it. We can now really close our game. And now the last step is to check the log file. Go to Start, this PC, open the Documents folder, My Games, Farming Simulator, and on the bottom there should be a log file which was created again. Then open the search options with Control and F. Search for height. I already have it written. And that's it. It cannot find height. There are no more errors. We deleted the old log file which contained the errors, and there are no longer errors about the number of the dumpable piles you can create on your map. And that's it. We are done. Your map is ready. This video might be a bit longer for now, but as you could see, it wasn't that hard. It was quite easy actually. And next time you're going to do it, it will be even easier for you because you will probably know more or less all of these steps. Just follow the instructions from the Giants forum and be careful not to mess something up. And that's it. If you like the video, please leave a like. You don't have to subscribe. I don't normally create videos. You can if you wish. Maybe I will make some more. I don't know. And once again, I apologize for my English. I know it's really, really, really bad. But if you have any questions, uh, just leave them down in the comment section and I will try to answer them. And that's it. Enjoy.